Is the curly girl method really worth it? My name is Tandra File, and for the best hair care tips on wavy curly hair, please subscribe and hit the bell below so that you get a notification when I post a new video every week. You've probably heard a lot of the hype about the curly girl method, and I want to describe to you what it is and how it works so you can decide if it's something you want to invest in. So let's get started. So the curly girl method is from Lorraine Matthews' book, Curly Girl, the Handbook. And this is a method that really centers around trading damaging hair habits for healthy ones. And it's basically just a set of do's and don'ts that'll get you the results that you're looking for. Now, I will warn you, this is not an overnight fix. The curly girl method is really when people begin their hair care journey where they're transitioning into better, healthier hair, and that takes time. Good hair takes time, and it is absolutely worth the wait. The don'ts. You don't want to use heat styling tools. You do not want to use combs or brushes. You will not be using shampoos or sulfates, okay? So sodium lauryl sulfates and ammonia lauryl sulfates, you want to avoid those at all costs. You want to avoid non-water soluble silicones. These are incredibly damaging for your hair, and you often find sulfates and silicones together because there is this vicious cycle. You cannot remove silicones unless you use a sulfate. They will just continue to build up on the hair until it suffocates, and so you need to avoid both silicones and sulfates. This is really the center of the method, is avoiding the silicone-sulfate cycle. I know, some of you must be wondering, do I have to give up shampoo cold turkey? Comment below if the thought of giving up shampoo cold turkey just strikes fear into your heart. The good news is no, you can wean yourself off of shampoo slowly, you can use low poo or sulfate-free alternatives, and you really want to find a solution that works best for you. It really depends on your curl pattern and the hydration needs of your hair to find a good balance of what is going to work with your routine and your comfort level to get the results that you're looking for. Most wavy curly girls, myself included, find that they prefer using a sulfate-free or a Curly Girl approved product that will allow them to cleanse their hair without upsetting the natural balance of their hair so they can get the results they're looking for while also shampooing their hair. My favorite product is linked in the description below. I love this shampoo and cannot get enough of it. So if you're looking for a product that's Curly Girl approved, take a peek at my favorite one in the description. Okay, so let's talk about what we do want to use. You're going to use gentle cleansing ingredients. Emollients, think of shea butter, olive and vegetable oils. Proteins are very important for curly hair. Humectants, those are like panthenol or sorbitol, and moisturers like amino acids, aloe vera, partial proteins, and protein. Hair is basically just a long chain of bundled up proteins. And going out in the sun, getting your hair processed, swimming, just everyday activities takes protein out of your hair. And you can find a good product that will replace that protein into your hair to give it the elastic balance that it needs to be bouncy and beautiful and happy, okay? But too much protein is a bad thing. Check out my video on masks that goes over the importance of having a good protein balance and not over-proteinizing your hair because that can make it brittle. You will thank me for checking that out if you find that you use a mask or a deep treatment and you find that your hair feels more dry afterwards than when you started. That is a sign that you are doing something wrong, and I want to help you correct it. Now, people ask me all the time, do you follow the curly girl method? Well, yes and no. I embrace a lot of these principles in the curly girl method. I do not use sulfate shampoos. I do not use silicones, and I have kind of tweaked to find a routine that works best for me because I am a wavy curly girl. Now you know what the curly girl method is. You've gotten some tips on the basics, on where it comes from, how you can use it, things to avoid and things to apply. And if you're looking for a specific routine, please check out my video in the description below. If you found any of this information helpful, feel free to share it with your other curly friends and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any more tips that I have when I post videos once a week. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you have another great hair day.